Hello everybody and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews, and we're going to carry on with the track by track reaction on Todd La Torre, Rejoice in the Suffering album. So if any of you have been watching, you guys, you know that I love the first three singles that came out. Very good indeed. Dogmata is fantastic opener, and this one is Pretenders. So I've heard quite a bit about this song. I've heard Todd talking about it on interviews. So I'm looking forward to this one. Without further ado, because I just want to get on with it and listen to it, on my track by track reaction, this one is Pretenders. So excited. What's a rip? Well, it hasn't disappointed us. It fucking hasn't disappointed. So what you got now is all heavy in it, by the way. Everything you've heard, even the slower song, even Crossroads of Insanity, had heavy bits in it. This is in the territory more of classic rock, or classic metal, I would say. It's definitely not rock, it's metal. This is heavy metal. I love the slight touches of keyboards running through the back of this, giving it that slightly sort of power metal type sound. Obviously we're not talking about cheesy power metal, we're talking about, and I will mention this band quite a bit because it reminds me of them, the heaviness we're getting, Iced Earth, that sort of the riffing, the heaviness, it does remind me of that sort of. I know Iced Earth, you couldn't really call them power metal, but they are metal. This is what this song is. This is really like up my alley, this one. This song, this is just pure metal, medium paced. I love medium paced songs. I always say it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to talk about the production quickly, because I remember, I think Todd mentioned this, that he didn't want layers and layers, or Craig as well, they didn't want layers and layers and layers of guitars to make it like muddy. What you got is the guitar just cutting through. It's almost like you're there listening to him riffing. You know, it's very up close and personal, it feels, compared to a lot of metal we're getting these days. It's brilliant, and an excellent vocal, again, by Todd, mixing it up a little bit with his deeper sort of vocals on this one, you know, the Queensryche-esque vocals that he uses, and obviously the higher sort of Crimson Glory type vocals. I'm sorry if I'm comparing, but you've got to, you know, it's hard to explain sometimes, but I love every register he goes in and all these different voices he's trying out. I said in a previous video as well, his voice is an instrument. And you know what, if someone went and, it's like someone using a flange effect on a guitar or an echo effect or whatever it is on a guitar, no one would fucking say anything about that. But I don't know if anyone's got a problem with the different voices that Todd's using, but it's an instrument and he's using it in so many different ways. And what's that doing? It's opening up these tracks to give you different styles and different substance across it all, what I've heard so far. Fucking amazing song so far. One of my favourites so far, this one. And obviously if it runs with that classic structure of a song, a metal song, we're going to get a solo in a minute, so can't wait. This hasn't let me down, this track, at all. Here we go for the rest of this. Love that riff. Love the fucking riff. Brilliant, man. What an amazing song. So I love the gang vocals as well, the chanting, if you like. You know, it's pretty cool, brings an epicness to it as well. The solo was fucking amazing. I love it when he went into the lower notes and then switched to the higher again. Fantastic. Craig is such an amazing guitarist, Craig Blackwell. That best part of that surely has got to be the outro, that real heavy breakdown. Man, when Craig Blackwell goes from those open riffs into dampening them strings down, the sound he's got on the tone of the guitar is amazing, and that's what I loved. It really brings that thrashiness and heaviness out. That's an 8 out of 10. That's an 8 out of 10, that one. Easy. No, it ain't. That's a 9 out of 10, that one. That's a 9 out of 10. It's just fucking brilliant. I'm trying to be a bit, you know, conservative on the scores. Not be a bit too mad, but you just can't help it. You just can't help it. That's a great song. There's not a lot of bad things you can say about that. So it's a really high scoring album so far, you know, for me. Love it. Can't wait for the next one, which is Hellbound and Down. It sounds heavy. It sounds heavy. It sounds fast. I can't wait. If you want to subscribe, please press the red button, bottom right hand corner.